morning, students. This is Balaji. I am from Computer Science and Applications Department. So, my topic is C language. What is the introduction of the C language? The C is the procedure-oriented programming language. What is meant by procedure means is a step-by-step programming language. The next one is it is a middle level of the programming language. The language can be classified into the three types. The first one is a low level, the second one is middle level. So the C language is a middle level programming language. The next one is a general purpose of the computer programming language. So what is the general purpose means? A regular thing is a programming language can be utilized. That's why it is a general purpose of the programming language. The next one is C is a structured programming language or the function oriented programming language. So what is a structured programming means? The C is followed by all the structure format of the languages, and also is a function oriented programming. So in this slide, the first one is it is a procedure oriented programming language. What is the procedure means? Step by step can be creation of the data. So it is a procedure oriented. It is also called as middle level programming language. The next one is it is a general purpose of the programming language, and also it is a structure oriented programming language, and also is a function oriented programming language. The next slide is, so what is programming language? The program is nothing but the set of instructions is called as is a program. These instruction which is communication to the is a machine to the user, then is called as is a programming language. The programming language can be create the programs to controlling all the behavior of the machines. The next one is, so what is the history of C? The history is the first introducing of the language in programming is CPL language. What is the CPL stands for? The Common Programming Language. It is invented by the Martin Richards in 1960s. After that, developed by the language is BCPL language. What is the stands for? BCPL is a basic combined programming language. It is also developed by the Martin Richards in 1966. The next B language will be developed after BCPL language. It is developed by the Ken Thompson, Dennis Ritchie in 1969. After that is a traditional of C language. It is developed by the Dennis Ritchie in 1972. After the next version of the C language is K and R C language, is a Dennis Ritchie in 1978. After that, ANSI C is developed by ANSI committee in 1989. The next one is the ANSI ISO standards of the C language. It is developed by the ISO committee in 1990s. In this slide, which is the history of the C language, what are the programming language can be developed before the C language? So it is the slides, the CPL language, the next one BCPL language, the B language, the next one traditional of C language, the K and R language, ANSI C, after that ANSI ISO C language. Next topic is what is the features of C language? The features of C language is the sum of the following steps. The C language is simple language, it is a portable, middle level language, is a structure oriented, is a rich library, recursion, and also extensible, fast speed of the language, memory management, and the pointers. So the first feature is a simple. So the C is a simple language because can be providing the structure approach and rich test of the library function like the printf and scanf functions, and there are also different types of the data types, etc. So these are the can be used to the is a programming language. After that, machine independent or portable language. What is meant by portable means which is the data can be transforming from the one place to another place, that is called as is a portable, and also it is a machine independent. So the C program can be executed of many machines, so is a little bit or no changes, that is called as it is not the platform independent. The next one is middle level programming language. The before slide, the C language is the middle level programming language because so the first one is C is also used to the low level programming language, and it is also developed by the system applications such as the kernels and drivers to be utilizing into the is a C language. After that, these features can be developed by the high level language. So that's why it is a middle level language. The next slide is structured programming language. The before slide is the C is also structured programming language and also function oriented programming language. So what is a structure oriented programming language means? We can use the break the statements or the break the programs into the number of functions. It is a easy to understand and easy to modification of the given programs. That's why it is a structured programming language. The next one is a rich libraries. So the number of library functions can be utilizing into the structure of the programming language. These library functions can be built or developed by the very fast. The next one is memory management. What is a memory means? Which is the data can be storage, then is called as is a memory. These memory data can be utilizing into the C language is a dynamic memory allocation. Is one of the features of the memory management. So in this memory management, there are number of functions can be utilized. Is a MLOC, CLOC, RealLoc, and the free functions. These functions can be utilizing into the memory management. The next one is the speed. So the C language compilation execution will be is a high speed. The next one is a pointer. So what is a pointer means? The pointer is nothing but which is the address of the locations of the variable, then is called as is a pointer. These pointer variable can be utilizing into the for the memories, structures, functions, arrays, etc. So these are the utilizing of the pointers. The next one is recursion. What is meant by recursion means? The recursion is nothing but a function call itself is called as recursion. These functions can be reusability of the every functions. So this code can be utilizing from the every functions to be reusability. Then it's called as is a recursion. The last one is extensible. The C language is the extensible language. It is easily adopt the new features. That's why it is a extensible language. So what is the basic structure of C language? The basic structure of C language can be classified into the several sections. The first one is the documentation section. The second one is link section. The third one is a definition section. The next one is a global declaration section. The next one is the main function section. The last one is this program function section. What is the documentation section? The document section can be used to which is the suggested part of the section. This section can be included by all the comment lines. So what is the comment line means? Which is the identification of the any program details, any other details can be writing into the program. So then it's called as is a documentation section. This documentation section can be classified into the two types. One is the single line comment, the second one is the multi-line comments. So it is the example of the multi-line comment. The multi-line comment is represented by the slash and the star symbol and closing with the star symbol and slash. So it is the multi-line comment. The next one is link section. What is the link section means? The link section can be used to which is the consist of the header files of the functions. These link section can be connected to the is a system library functions such as the printf and scanf. So example here the hash include these directory can be including to the all the system library functions. So hash include stereo.h, it is a link section. The next one is hash include conio.h, it is also link section. So what is stands for? So standard input output header file. So stereo.h stands for standard input output header file. These header file can be included to the all the system library functions. And the next one is conio.h. What is the stands for? Conio.h means console input output header file. These header file can be included to the all the clear screen functions and getChar functions. The next one is definition section. So what is the definition section means? The definition section can be used to all the defining of the symbolic constant, that is called as definition section. This definition section is as defined is one of the preprocessor, the pi is the constant. What is the value of the constant of pi is 3.141. This section is called as definition section. The next one is global declaration section. What is the global declaration section means? So variable which is declared throughout the globally, then is called as global declaration section. So this section is declared the user defined functions. Example, float area. This float area can be declared the before of the void main, then is called as is the global declaration section. The next one is main function. It is the essential part of the is a programming language. So the main function can be classified into the two parts. One is the declaration part, the second one is executable part. What is the declaration part means? The declaration part can be used to all the variables can be declared within the function, that is called as is a declaration part. The next one is executable part. What is the executable part means? The program can be execution of the variable is called as is a executable part. Next, there are two parts of the between the every main function can be starting with opening brace and closing with closing brace, and every statements within the main function is ends with the semicolon. The last one is so declaration part and also is a executable part. The next one is subprogram function section. What is the subprogram function section means? The subprogram function section is also called as user defined function. This user defined function is also called as is a subprogram. This subprogram can be designed by the user, then is called as is a subprogram function section.